Basically, what Clint needs to do is he needs to expand while he puts a lot of pressure on the Romulans mining at their base, and that's his best chance of winning this, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I'd agree with you. Give himself a forward base on this middle dilithium, and he would control the map.
Or maybe just, yeah, either that or go to the right, just to sort of distract Butters while he expands.
Yep, absolutely.
Force him to group all of his forces together to fight off his forces.
Now, so Clintsat's got his Brels, and they do have manual targeting, and that's great and all, but these Disruptorians are just going to burn through them. So I'm looking at these as
Yeah.
like a liability unless if he's engaging with these Barrels, they're a liability. So here we have the Klingons sneaking by the scouts. Are they going to get
I
it?
think it's going to get him.
Oh no,
Nope.
did he time that? I don't know if that was skill or luck, but boy, did he
Wow.
time that perfectly. Oh boy. Oh, but this is still a trap. That's 7 cavorts, but there's a number of vet ships in the area. This could be very, very ugly very fast.
Ouch.
Uh,
Ouch.
that Laval tanking. Oh, boom!
Ooh.
Disruptor refits. Disruptor refits just tearing through those cavorts.
Nice.
Ouch. Ouch. Butters laid that trap for forever.
Now, he's building a heavy weapons platform down here at his dilithium mining. Um, he's kind of turning up when he needs to be expanding, and he needs to be able to outproduce Butters. That's his only hope. When you're facing veterans, you have to significantly outproduce.
Totally agreed here. Wow. Butters laid that trap. Oh, wow, this cavort. Oh, just gets that last shot in.
Ooh, wow. But oh nope, it it died. Okay, and I think Butters is expanding up here.
Gonna
He's built.
try.
How many constructors has he gone through?
Right. Um, and boy, has Butters been all over the. He's just been Johnny on the spot with this Talon refit. Um, that really worked in his favor there. Really, at this point, what is? Oh, and we have Butters in return putting a little bit of pressure on stuff. Here comes the Burrells.
He's probably going to lose this fleet, unless, of course, Clint makes the mistake not to follow like last time. Oh, he's splitting his forces. That's something very wise to do, especially when facing something like manual targeting, because basically the only thing you can do to escape is just make him have to choose one target and go after it.
And is this guy going to get away? Wow.
Ooh, wow.
Butters getting just the luck of the draw there. Very, very nice.
Oh, he has 2 cavorts preventing Butters from expanding again.
Yep. Just all over that. And Butters still nothing to speak of as far as ship production. This Butters has not produced in the ship in the last 15 minutes.
Wow.
And he's just basically staving off death, almost, just very Romulan-esque, bait and trap and very nasty.
Sure seems to be his day today, I gotta say.
It does. These cavorts gonna get that kill on that constructor. That's probably the ship that's probably the only ship that Butters has produced in the last 15 minutes is that constructor. So in the meantime, more cavorts on the way. Clint producing cavorts. You're right. Either Clint needs to get out of cavorts.
Tech up.
Yep.
Yeah, he needs to move on.
He needs to move on. He's stuck in this early, the early late game, and whereas Butters has teched up at least into the middle game with his disruptor refits and his Lavals, and these even the frigates. Those are his middle game.
In, exactly. Instead of building those turrets, I would have just gone for a larger shipyard. I would have. I personally don't care too much for turrets. I'd rather just have a bigger fleet and just kill stuff. But I would rather get bigger and better ships instead of turrets.
And he's playing Martok.
Yeah, he is.
So,
he is teching up here.
Oh, finally.
I'm thinking Sangs might be a good choice.
So versus the... So the Sangs would be good against the frigate refits, yeah? And the Lavals, as those are larger ships. But these Rians are small ships. And those Rians were disruptor refits?
Exactly. But I'm just not sure what he can do here against those Rians. Vupta is the only thing that I don't really know how much it counters it, because I've only built them like once or twice. But I would definitely defeat his cloak if he could just get that far up in the tech tree.
All right. What about some Vorchas? Get you a backbone fleet of Vorchas.
Ooh, Vorchas against Rians is never a good idea.
Never a good idea.
No, especially upgraded ones. They take like far too much damage from long range.
Well, let's see. We're gonna see what he goes here very shortly. Romulan's hanging out.
Does look like he's either getting Vuptas or Vorcha, or maybe even Lispets, but Lispets are more for generics.
He's putting up the armory. Butter's super scouting his expansion area. A lone Burrell making its way to Cloak. Maybe a little bit of scouting going on there. Oh, we're gonna over on the right hand side. A scout is gonna get pinged. Just missed it.
Just barely. Wow, it's lucky.
So in the meantime, waiting on this armory to finish. Huge Burrell fleet. Just hanging around the Klingons' base. Now, I don't... So, what is Butters going to do here? Butters has got to be resource crunched like nothing else. He's literally just sitting... He's trying to lay traps. But... He really
maybe he's teching up.
What's he teching up to?
Maybe Tavara.
He needs a large yard. He probably doesn't have the cash. He's got probably a ton of tri.
Yeah, he probably has a bunch of tritanium. Because if I were him, if he had a bunch of tritanium, I'd go for Lavals.
So down here in the Klingon base, he's got Vorchas.
That's probably going to be his undoing, I really have to say. Vorchas against such a nice fleet of Rians. He's probably going to have to get enough, because Vorcha are anti-short range, not anti-long range. And how many Lavals does he even have any Lavals left? He has like one, I think.
He's got a Laval like in the middle. He's got a Frig in the middle. The a little bit of small fleet here, about 7 ships hanging around. So, so Butters going advanced weapons. That's probably I don't know how much die it costs, but he probably has plenty of tri in order to do that.
Yeah, he's gonna spam Rians, and Rians against Vorcha. No, it's not gonna cut it.
Now, these Vorchas definitely need to not be by themselves, but now do the Vorchas do less damage, or they just take more?
I think they take more. Looks like Butters, he could have laid a perfect trap if he only had those ships cloaked. Clintsat saw that, and he saw how big of Rian fleet he had there, and he just decided to run for his life. He might go over for the Tritanium, which it'd be some kills and would get him some supply, maybe. But I just don't know what he can do here, because Butters really is already so limited in resource gain here.
Yep, totally agree with you there. This is one of those cases where cloak your ships. Don't let your opponent know where they're at. And he is doing
Oh wow, I
exactly
did
what you're
not see
suggesting.
this fleet down here.
Oh, a bunch of little bitty suckers just crawling across the map. But someone feels something is up.
Okay. A Laval against a heavy weapons platform. Okay.
Nope, nope. See, Butters feels like something's going to happen here very shortly, and it is. Clintsat going to make a raid on this mining at the same time. He's going to do a dilithium mine too if he's going to split his forces. I don't know which one's his main fleet. Wow, someone sees something. I don't know how Butters is seeing this, but he knows something is up. Clintsat is really splitting up his forces here, and I don't know if that's a gamble here. That's a total gamble here.
That's probably his only way to actually kill anything, though.
True, but as soon as these Rians get a hold of any of his cavorts, he's got enough Rians here. He has been building these Rians up. They'll just tear it asunder.
That's why he needs to go loop does.
And again, these Rians are not cloaked, so he knows exactly where they are. What he's probably doing is what Butters is probably doing is just make sure he has enough energy in all these guys. But they already have all their energy.
Oh, he just got that fleet ping there. You see?
Nope. What? Where?
Down here, in the left side of his base, he discovered that cavort fleet, and now his Rians are gonna go off and get those cavorts. And while he just tears through this Tritanium.
Yep, he just tears through this Tritanium. Some Burrell's taking
what he
some
needs to do is he needs to run now.
Getting some good kills there.
Yes, he needs to run. He needs to.
Yes, now he needs to run. But this talent class.
Okay.
Now he needs to run. He does need to run.
I'm not sure what he's doing here. He's gonna lose his whole fleet.
But over in the left-hand side, he's also tearing down that dilithium mining.
That's actually a pretty good. That actually turned out pretty good for Clintsat, I gotta say. Now he just needs to run.
Now he needs to run. Time to run, folks. Time to run. Party's over. Time to leave.
Which looks exactly what he's doing.
Oh, he did get a final party kill off on that miner.
No, I hate it when ships stop.
And the Klingons just burned down to ashes. Now this that Talon is just all over it. Not letting that guy get any sort of no. Nothing but experience for Butters here. Butters gonna take some his small little Burrell fleet, maybe get some action with them. But our Clintsat gonna take some action
Yeah,
there.
Butters has just been really impressive this game. He's just like come back from kind of like what he did against me. He's just came back from almost nothing. These are Martok Burrells. Oh good, he's gonna capture that. He's gonna.
Oh, he got it
he's
too.
Gonna probably use that against. Oh. we can get it.
And it's back into the Romulan fleet. Man, Butters does not want to give that sucker up. Oh, those Burrells should have tagged it, but now they need to run and get out of there. They need to duck through this nebula. They need to duck through the nebula. Oh, that's...
He's spamming Burrells back at Ooh, that's really gotta hurt. But yeah. he's building a lot of Burrells back at his base.